Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Lindstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the mark.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the single back. Runs through the defender. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, tie. Way too much speed in that play. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He flips it to the back across the middle. Receiver brought down for a short pitch and catch. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. There's a first and 10 play.
It's a good positive gain by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. The back's got it. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years with Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That pass is caught. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Ball handed to the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Trapping for a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
down, they'll punt it away here. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here. And it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. He pulls in the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back. Getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. The coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Direct snap to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Bryant. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Continues. The offense just grinding away here. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Defense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. To throw, it's Bryant. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a timeout is called. A touch strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time enough for 1 more play in the half. No running. Handed off to the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Bryant. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Castillo.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Bryant. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They're going to run the option. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up third down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powering through. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds the man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Castillo. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Running back with the football.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Checks this down to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
Trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Longhorns. Add 6 more points to the total. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Bryant. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. It's a run. Running back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earmarked. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense.